All right, so we have a update on the Jonathan Majors case. Even though the trial date starts tomorrow, we've got an update, and I don't know what to think about this. I really don't. I mean, it could be that the prosecution is blowing smoke up its ass, or there could be something to it. There isn't a lot of information. But before that, my name is Susan, and welcome to my channel. Um, this channel is mostly for fun, fluffy stuff, TV reviews, updates on cast announcements or upcoming projects in general. But today, and what I have been doing from the very beginning, is following Jonathan Majors. I'm following him because he is currently Kang in the MCU. I did a little bit of this with Ezra Miller for the same reason. He was the Flash at the time. So when I was given information, I passed it along. So I've been following Jonathan Majors' trial, and I have to admit, this is a bit of a curveball. So, yeah, this is like the third attempt at a trial, which, like I said, starts tomorrow. But this just came out. I don't know how credible it is, but a day before a court hearing that could determine whether the domestic violence case against Jonathan Majors goes ahead and to trial. Okay, so tomorrow doesn't start the trial. Dear God, when is the trial going to start? The Manhattan District Attorney's Office Tuesday made some damning accusations against the defense and also said the UK police were now part of their prosecution. I'm sorry, what? UK as in United Kingdom. I'm sorry, don't we have something like jurisdictions? How is the UK police involved in this? Details of the London Metropolitan Police report from over a year ago are unknown. Oh, that is so helpful. However, medical records from the United Kingdom, photographs taken by medical providers, and correspondence with a medical provider related to a September 2022 incident are among the new evidence prosecutors acquired, according to a recent filing in the New York criminal case. Okay, since at least I'm not aware of this incident, and if the police were involved and Jonathan Majors was already a name, I'm sure we would have heard about it. So I'm going to say that this is just more grasping at straws for something that kind of, sort of, might have been bad or something, because I'm sure we would have heard of it. Majors is facing misdemeanor charges stemming from an incident in and around the actor's Chelsea apartment on March 25th. Although Majors was the one who called 911 at the time, NYPD officers on the scene found a number of marks, a laceration, and a finger fracture on now ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari, and arrested Majors. He was released within hours after a hearing in front of a judge and has pleaded not guilty. Majors is facing up to a year behind bars if found guilty on claims being prosecuted by DA Alvin Bragg's office. It is unknown now if Majors will be present, either virtual or in person, in Judge Michael Gaffey's courtroom Wednesday. Rejecting a defense motion to dismiss the matter, Bragg and Assistant DA Kelly Galloway also now accuse Majors' defense team Priya Chaudhry, Seth Zuckerman and David Winkler of fictional and meritless allegations against their office in an attempt to take the case off track. They also accused the defense of spreading misinformation about non-existent video footage of the March incident and claiming charges were coming against Jabari for supposedly attacking their client. The DA's office adds that Major's defense lawyers have been distributing a wanted flyer against Jabari in an effort to shift focus. Okay, now, I'm not a fan of victim blaming. Never a fan of victim blaming. However, if what the defense attorneys are saying is true, she's crap. I mean, he's getting famous, so let's get a bit of that sweet, sweet money. Now, it could be that the defense is just blowing smoke. But the fact that it was Majors who called 911 to begin with does kind of take the pressure off. I mean, granted, it's not uncommon for the perpetrator to call 911, so people would be taken off the scent. But I'm hearing that there are witnesses who can corroborate what Majors is saying. So, yeah. This is a serious mess. And again, I just, because DA Bragg is also supposed to be prosecuting Trump, I have another reason to be really pissed off with him. I mean, this doesn't fill me with confidence. Luckily, his case is probably the least important, but still, that doesn't fill me with confidence at all. Alright, while the defendant claims the people did not investigate Ms. Jabari, a thorough investigation was conducted into the facts of this case, and in doing so, the people have chosen to prosecute Jonathan Majors, the DA's office said in its filing, which was made October 13th. Simply because defense counsel does not agree with the people's use of prosecutorial discretion, it does not follow that an investigation was not conducted. Well, that is true. Just because you don't like the outcome doesn't mean it didn't happen. Despite the activation of investigatory card by police, the DA's office said it has strongly recommended to NYPD detectives not to arrest Jabari, a British citizen. Oh, that's how Britain gets involved in all of this. Okay. Based on the cross-complaint from Majors in June. It added that if the cops did arrest Jabari, it would go nowhere fast. On September 8, 2023 and September 12, 2023, the prosecution informed the NYPD that the people would decline to prosecute any charges brought by the NYPD against Ms. Jabari related to the blatant allegations made by defendant regarding the incident on March 25, 2023. Now, but we don't know what the incident was in September of 2022. Was she related in that one, or was it somebody else? Why are we not learning anything? Maybe we'll learn something tomorrow. Jabari is intended as a witness for the prosecution, the much delayed trial, and the DA said today its office is paying for her to fly over from the UK. It also is paying for her lodging while in the US for the trial, whenever it actually starts. Oh, that just gives me the icks. I mean, I don't know, if you're going to go through this, why is the state paying for you? I mean, yeah, that just, something stinks here. Or maybe I just really, really, really want this to be that Majors isn't the bad guy, but I don't know. That just doesn't sit well with me. Let's see if there's anything else of interest. So, yeah, the rest of the article was just a rehash of the fact that everyone's dropping Jonathan like a hot potato because the of the optics of employing someone with who's being accused of domestic violence. Except for Marvel. Marvel seems to still be sticking with him. There's nothing that says that Marvel is dropping it. Because either that they quietly did and we just don't know it yet, or more likely they aren't jumping the gun and waiting for, I don't know, a resolution to the case before they assume anything. But anyway, that is all I have for you today. So hopefully there'll be something more tomorrow. And hopefully it will not be that the date has been pushed back again. Because this is ridiculous. I mean, this is what, the third time that they've attempted this? So hopefully it goes off. Hopefully, though, that it'll be decided that a trial's not necessary because there isn't enough evidence. Because, I mean, I just don't know. Maybe there's something to this September report, but the fact that this was not, at least I don't think it was, talked about at the time, that what didn't make headlines, I wonder if it actually went anywhere. And if it didn't go anywhere, there's probably a reason for that. Or maybe they're just using this to establish some sort of pattern of behavior that they think proves that Jonathan Majors is a horrible excuse for a human being. I don't know what the point of this is. I'm just speculating at this point, so hopefully we'll get more information tomorrow. And with that, I will see you in the next video.